I'm scheduled to talk on the very simple but all-important topic that says flying on the wings of character. Flying on the wings of character. Thank you. By my records, I see that there are about over 24 persons live now, and this means a lot to us. We have been anticipating this day. We've been praying over this day for quite a while. One thing I love, Nick Hub, this particular growth mentorship program, GMP4, is the ability to plan ahead, is the ability to be proactive. This particular team is top-notch. What you are seeing here today has been talked about months ago. I'd like us to start our learning experience from there. Too many of us are planless. It's a character defect. So very quickly, I see that we are all muted. I wish we could just, chit chat. I wish we could have a beautiful time together, but because it's a very organized meeting, I like us to, by the grace of God, interact. And I believe that it will help us to learn faster. So quickly, let's take an exercise. I'm going to be giving two words, two very important words from what Nick Hall represents. One is from the topic, and the second is going to be from, the theme of our meeting or the people that are organizing this. So if you are listening carefully, I know you have a pen, you have a paper around you. Please pick up a pen and write this word or these letters. The letter rather, C. I repeat, C. A. A. R. A. C. T. E. R. Permit me to spell the word now in syllabus. CHARACTER. And that is, of course, the word character. Please take the second word. I'm adding one more word this year. This is 2024. So let us grow. So the second word is growth. 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 So the first word is character, and the second word is growth. Now you have two words with you. I'd like you to tabulate those two words if you can. Now, from the word character alone, you can form about, by my calculation, about 16 to 18 words. I'd like you to pull out all the words, individual words you can get from the word character alone. Then from the word growth, by my personal exercise, you can pull out about 8 to 10 words from the word growth. So we have character, we have growth. So how many words can you make from character? How many words can you make from growth? You have 1 minute each. 1 minute for character and 1 minute for growth. Your time starts now. And let's see. Let me just call at random. I believe this should be Samson Sunday. Samson Sunday, please unmute your mic. One way we will enjoy this teaching tonight, this beautiful mentorship session, is to be highly concentrated. There is a temptation to be locked on and be busy doing other things. No, there can be no person like that on Nico. There can be no person like that. So I'll just call any name once. If I don't get a response, then I move. It's Samson Sunday. Is that Samson Sunday or Samaya? If you are not here, I'll personally flog you.
I am here.
All right, please go on. So tell me, how many words were you able to make from the word growth?
Like I make a word 5 out of it, sir.
5. Okay, can we hear them, please? 5 out of the word growth. Please go ahead. Mention, let's say 3 out of the 5. Pastor Nick, please confirm that I'm not talking to myself. Let me be sure that other persons are hearing me.
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
All right, thank you. Teams is beautiful. Okay, Ejia, can you start again, please, if you can hear me?
Go, wrote. That is WORTH. What? Yeah.
Okay. Worth. Beautiful.
Yes.
Great.
There.
All right.
Go. Go. Go.
All right.
Yes.
Go. Awesome. Yes. Thank you. Can you give us how many words you made from character?
Yes, sir. I make the word ha. THE.
No, tell us.
HER. Ha.
No, before that, just tell us the number. How many words were you able to form?
Okay. I formed 5.
5. All right. Thank you. We will not stress you for that. Thank you for being online and thank you for being active. All right. Let me call on Rachel Davis.
Sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go on. How many words did you form from character?
Okay, from character, I think I can see 4 words.
How many words?
4.
4. Mention them. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Act. Rate. Act as in ACT. Hate as in HATE. Hater as in HATER. Rate as in RATE.
All right. What are from the word growth? How many words?
Growth, I think I found like 4, but I can find more. Who, WHO. How, HOW. Worth, WORTH.
All right.
HOT. TWO.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. Let me call another person. Let me see if this person is active with us. Thank you, Rachel Davis. Appreciated. Abdurrahman Amusa. Unmute your mic.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm really excited that you are not just active, you are vital. Thank you. So tell us, how many words do you make from growth?
From growth, I made about 10 words.
Wow, that's great. Now, remember I said that we could make up to 8 to 10 words, and I'm super excited that somebody did that. All right, let's hear them.
So I made ROT, rot. I have HOT, hot. I have TOW, toe. I have TWO, two. I have HOG, hug. I have HOW, how. I have GOT, got. I have ROW, row. I have WORTH, worth.
Can you see me clapping for you there? That is for you. Awesome. And that is for all of you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm curious. Can we hear character?
Character, okay. I made, okay, let's say 10 and above too. So
another 10 and above. Let's hear 5.
Okay, I have reach as in REACH. I have each as in EACH. I have heart as in HEART. I have cat as in CAT. And I have error as in ERA.
Wow. Thank you, Abdurrahman. your name will stick in my mind for quite a while. Thank you. Thank you. I am tempted to still listen to a few more. You know, sometimes it looks like we leaders or leaders just like shifting responsibility to the Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. All right. Pastor Nick, please confirm you can hear me. Please. Anybody
hear you,
confirm
sir.
you can hear.
We
Okay,
can hear you,
thank you.
sir.
Thank you. All right. I got a call. A call came in and distracted, but I quickly attended to it. Minister Jesse, please. You know, let it not look like we are asking our. So, Jesse, how many words did you make from character?
Okay, sir. From character, I made 4 words, and I think the last speaker said I think 2 of it. Rich,
Okay.
rate, ace, ACE, and ear,
Awesome.
EAR. Yes.
Let's
And
hear
then
the words you made from character.
from growth.
Okay. Okay. Growth.
Okay, I made the word grow, what,
Mm.
and hog, HOG.
All right. Thank you so much, Jesse. You
Yes, sir.
participated, and that is beautiful. Before I call the big week, let me call a name I'm seeing here very close to me. Olufumilayo. Olufumilayo. Okay. Olufumilayo is out of reach for now. Let me call this name in replacement. Do I have Beatrice?
I'm here, sir. Good
Okay,
evening,
Fumilayo.
sir. I'm here, sir.
Okay. Fumilayo, thank God you bailed yourself out. So please, how many words did you make from growth?
From growth, I have 6 words, sir.
All right, please, let's hear them.
I have COW, COW, ROW, row, GOT,
God.
got, then WHO, oo, then THROW, throw.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Thank you.
Throw, THROW.
Thank you very much. Can you give us 5 words of or less from character?
Okay. CAR, car, then
Mm.
TEAR, tear,
Mm.
HEAR, ear, ART, heart, then
Mm.
CARE, pear,
Mm.
then HEART, heart,
Let me,
TEAT,
let me clap for all.
CART, cat.
Oh, it's all right. It's okay. Thank you, Olufumilayo. Thank you. Let's end this exercise. Our timer here shows that we have spent about 27 minutes, but I really need us to begin this foundation from here. It's an exercise we will not want to forget. Permit me to call the big name, Pastor Nicholas Alifa. I don't know how many words he made from those 2 words. Pastor Nick, unmute your mic.
Okay. So from growth, I have worth, throw,
Mm.
tow, like TOW.
Mm-hmm.
I have HOT, hot.
Mm-hmm.
I have RWO, row. I have
Mm-hmm.
GOT, got. I
Mm-hmm.
have WHO, how, and TWO, two.
That's massive. Thank you, Pastor Nick. You want to share
That's it.
from character?
Okay. From character, I have the word shatter. That is CHRTR. I have the word react. That is REACT. I have the word trace. That is TRACE. I have the word earth. That is EARTH. And I have the word reach. That is REACH. And the word crate. CRATE.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Pastor Nick. I was going to end it there, but a certain Ejura Jacob is wearying me here by raising her hand. So, Ejura, let's have you after Pastor Nick. Go on. Share with us the number of words you made from character and growth, and we'll tie it up. I know many of you have and would love to share with us, but we would like to move forward. Thank you so very much. Yes, Ejura, quickly. Do I have Ejura? Ejura Jacob.
Yes, sir.
I know.
Good evening.
All right, good evening. You can go on. Share with us the number
Yes.
of words you made.
Okay, I have 16 words from character.
16 words from character.
Yes, sir.
16 words from character. Okay. Please permit me to ask Pastor Nick a question. Pastor Nick, Mr. Jesse, can we hear her?
Yes, please.
All right. Ejura, run along. Let's hear them very quickly.
Heart. Heart as in HAT. Then heart as in HEAR. I have cart, CART. I have act, race, ace, rat, tear, here as in HERE. I have reach, I have ha, I have earth. That's all.
Wow. I think you deserve an applause there. That should be about the largest we have heard this evening. 16. How about growth?
Grow. I have 4.
4 words. Run.
Yes. Row.
Okay.
Grow. Go. Two.
All right. Thank you very much, Ejura. Thank you, every other person, for participating in this exercise. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, GMP members for 2024. Oh, I see Amade too. I will get back to you very shortly. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. I see the enthusiasm is very high, and I am very conscious of time, and I want us to hit the spine of this meeting before we begin to nosedive into the in economics we call the period or the moment of elasticity. That's the point where things begin to nosedive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about flying on the wings of character. Flying on the wings of character. Just in case you were expecting that this presentation, this mentorship session was going to be that I will come, then open my laptop here, and then I'm defining character according to Chamberlain's dictionary, or according to this dictionary, character is this and that. We all have access to those things. We are only trying to narrow down, to streamline character to our day-to-day life. To our day-to-day life. Now, I want to give you a very simple analogy. I was asking God to help me do something different from last year. Just peradventure, anybody that was in this session last week happened to be here again this year. Let it be that they are going fresh, learning something new. And I was asking, How do I go about the matter of character this year, 2024? Then I heard this clearly in my spirit. Now look at it. I see that there are a lot of Kogi people this year. In fact, from the statistic, the very moment you guys were admitted into the cohort, I saw that Kogi appeared to have the highest number of persons that probably registered or were admitted this year. I might stand to be corrected, but that is what I saw from the statistics. Ladies and gentlemen, I am of the Kogi origin, like you heard from the bio. I am Igala. And I'm also glad that there are a couple of Igala persons here. And I hope I believe you understand and hear your language. Every one of you here. Please, if you are here, you don't understand your language, go and learn it. It's a character flaw. I don't know if that is on the lighter mood, but very seriously, please learn your language. Now, in Igala, where I hail from, amongst the Igala, there's something they say. They say, Kai, Onede. They say, Ali Tabali, Omainaligbe. Then, on the contrary, please, for the non-Igalas, don't worry, I will interpret every single thing I'm saying here. On the contrary, on the flip side of the coin, when they say, Gaya Loke, $1, no, $1, what they mean by saying one literally is translated as human being, or as a person. One is person, is human. When they say one there, it means this is human, this is a man. I use the word man generically. Generically means man representing the male and the female gender. There are two types of men, the male man and the female man. So when they say one there, they mean in Igala, this is human. But when they say $1, no, $1 means human being no dey in body. This one is not human. And what they mean is literally that this one lacks character. This one lacks character. So quickly, I like to say that character is directly proportionate to human. Character is directly interpreted as being human. Being human is meant or means to say that you have character. What differentiates a man from a Fulani man's cow is character. What differentiates you, I'm talking to you listening to me now, from the animals, pets, goats we rear is character. As a matter of fact, research has shown that there are some animals, pets, cats, for example, dogs, puppies, for example. There is a level of training you give them that they begin to behave like humans. They employ and add emotion to what they do. They are animals. But on such occasions like death or being sold out, you begin to feel it. You will feel the impact of their absence. Yet they are animals. So, what makes you is character. That was my first definition. Character is you. Character is the you that makes you, you. This is no rhymes. Many times you have heard this, but I want you to hear it in a different light today. That character is the human person. Character is the human person. Character is what you do when nobody is seeing you. Character is who you are when nobody is watching you. Character is who you have become when no man is seeing you. Character is your secret. Character is your secret. Character is your secret. When you are not supervised, without a supervisor, character is who you are. When there is no man watching, character is who you are. Right now, as we are talking, character is what you are doing without anybody watching you. That is character. How do I mean? I mentioned when we started that it is very possible that some people are locked on and they just come because they know that at the end of 90 days of change, monumental transgenerational change through the GMP program, if I am not readily present, there will be consequences. So some persons could just log on to make Jesse think they are here, to probably make Nicholas Alifa think they are here. But let me make this very clear. The founder and vision burner of this great vision should have been busy doing other things, but he chose to be here. Every year he is here. Some of us come, we hop in, and we go about doing other things. And because we are not exactly in our rooms, there is no secret camera watching us, we are busy, and we want to be certified. What is character again? Character is who you are when nobody is watching you. A very quick story. And what is the story? Let me quickly ask and confirm one more time. The network in Nigeria can be so glitchy, so sometimes we don't take things for granted. Minister Jesse, please confirm you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, sir, I can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Thank you very much for your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, in my state yesterday, Kogi State, where I am right now, a situation of character came to the public glare. It's on the internet as I speak to you right now. It is about character. A certain lecturer in a certain university, name withheld. It is your responsibility to find it out. It is everywhere online right now. Has been alleged to have been intimidating, oppressing, suppressing, and sexually harassing female students, and has been on the watch list of the university for quite a while. However, a few days ago, a certain lady couldn't take it any longer. This man has failed her on 3 consecutive times, 3 consecutive occasions, a 300-level female student. And she couldn't take it no more, I believe, told her father about it, and they set a very big trap for the lecturer in question. Ladies and gentlemen, as sad as this news is, he invited her to his very house, his very home where he is. I am sorry to say, a married man. But just this evening, before the GMP program, confirmation from a reliable source, someone who lives in the same compound with him, estate with him, in Lokoja, Kogi State, Nigeria, confirmed to me that his marriage had been shaky and the wife had not been around for quite a while. Point number 1. So he invited the young lady to the house. The young lady planted her dad and some other men of the, some of the police officers, and she got into the room. He undressed himself and was getting ready for the very unthinkable, and he was caught red-handed. They dragged him without shirts, put him in the vehicle, took him to his campus, took pictures of him. I'm sorry to paint this picture, but he was taken to his campus and taken shot off in boxers. I'm talking about an elderly man. As sad as this is not happening for the first time. Just about 2 weeks ago, it happened in the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Just last week, it happened in my own very university where I teach. There is a meeting that is called congregation. The congregation is the meeting of all university staff members, both academic and non-academic. If you have a degree, if you are a graduate, and you are working in the university, you are permitted to attend that meeting. It's called congregation. And in that congregation, the vice chancellor of Prince Abubakar Audu University, formerly known as Kogi State University, Anyiba, announced in the public glare, full glare of the university, the entire crowd, the name of a young man who has been sexually harassing ladies, and in the most recent one, attempted raping a girl. And this time around, he was caught. The parents of the girl came to make trouble. They were going to sue the school, and the vice chancellor could not take it. Remember, our vice chancellor is a woman, so that makes the case more interesting. I told you when I started that this is not going to be the very conventional, presentation where we'll be talking about character defined as these, elements of character. We did all of that last year. We want to talk to ourselves tonight. We want to talk about life. How do we apply this topic, flying on the wings of character, to our individual lives and growth process? Back to the Lokoja man. I have been depressed all day. I have been sad. Do you know why? Because I know him personally. I got to meet him some years back while I was living in Lokoja. I did not know. I never had an idea. If you go online, I mean on Facebook, on Meta, on Twitter, it's trending everywhere. You will hear his former students saying, but this man is a good man. He's a nice man. One of my favorite lecturers, one of the very intelligent guys. But you see, there was a foundational problem. There laid a foundational problem that was not dealt with. It was there. It was there. Until this day that it caused, you see, private failure will cause public disgrace. I repeat, your refusal to work on your character privately will land you in a public, undisputed disgrace. It will happen in such a way that your entire generation will be stigmatized for ages. Character. What is character? Character is who you are when nobody is there. You see, we started with this exercise, rearranging words from the word character, rearranging words from the word growth. I picked growth from growth hub, and I picked character from flying on the wings of character. What does that mean? Character has wings. Character could make you fly, and lack of it can make you descend to the lowest abyss, descend to the bottomless pit where you least expected. Character. I am very aware that before this day, May 10th, 2024, you have participated in several other training sessions, mentorship sessions with great mentors. Mentors in the tech world, mentors in the writing, world, mentors in all manner of fields. They must have been talking to you. After today, you will continue. But should I break your bubble? I make bold to say, whatever you learned from the tech experts, from your writing mentors, from whoever, if you lack character, you are like a flat tire and you will go nowhere. A flat tire does not go anywhere. The engine can be making so much noise, but dear brother, dear sister, you will not go anywhere. You need a strong character to fly. You see, this mentorship session is not for everybody. It is for those who are going somewhere, who know where they are going. If you want to live an average life, you just want to be an average person, it's okay. You don't even need to be here. But we're talking about those that will make monumental, global impact, transgenerational impact that will outlive them. You need character. you know, the beautiful thing about life and how God has made my life is that one of the persons who is part of this cohort lives in the same vicinity, in the same estate with me, and is logged on to this training, this mentorship session right now. I should have run away. I should have refused to take this teaching if we have not allowed God to help us. Because what am I going to say? I live with her. We're in the same compound. And she registered for this. As a matter of fact, through me, I believe. And she's here and has been fully participating. So, dear beloved, let me say again that you cannot fly no matter what your aptitude looks like, no matter how intelligent your IQ, no matter how intelligent you are, no matter your level of intelligence, if you lack character, with character flaw, you are going nowhere. Such a person goes nowhere. Do you know why I'm sounding the way I'm sounding? The last time I was privileged to be here, I think I was more of a teacher. But today I think I am a bit more passionate, probably because of the things that must have happened around me, and they are connected to the lack of character. Lack of character. Character is the hub with which you must be in the center for every other skill, for every other, level, every other aspect of your life to gain expression. Are you a great public speaker? When you speak, Obama trembles. Oga sir, Oga madam, if you lack character, you go nowhere. You go nowhere. When you write, you gain hundreds and hundreds of comments and engagements effortlessly, organic, very organic followers. You have them. Real humans, not Facebook adverts. When you write, people are left wondering, speechless. But when people meet you for 2 seconds, they are like, what the hell? Is it the same person I've been reading? Character. Character. Character is the wings with which the ordinary man becomes extraordinary. Character is the wings with which the son of a nobody becomes the son of somebody and son of everybody. The daughter of a nobody becomes the daughter of a president. Character. Character. Character is the reason why they say no. We don't like him. We don't like his tribe. We don't like the region he's coming from. But you see, the fact is that if you want this project to be successful, he is the only one. She is the only one. Character. Character can make people hear you. The word hear can be gotten from character. Character can make people hate you. Character. Character can make the whole world hear you. Character can make the world act on your behalf. But character can make people run away from you. Character. I see that we have spent roughly about 56 minutes on this podcast, and we want to hit the spine quickly, and then we'll have time probably for questions. You see, as a teacher whose lecturing experience in the university, particularly aside secondary schools, high schools, my lecturing experience has spanned 8 years. I've taught in 2 schools, 2 universities. This is the second university I'm in now. The first 2 years in private and these 6 years in a public university. I have a lot to say about character. My university, on our certificate, and I believe on the certificate of every university, they say this certificate is awarded in character and learning. You know, the story I told you about the lecturer, somebody wrote and I read, heartbreaking. Somebody said, in character and learning indeed. That was the only comment the person made. And it hit me like a dagger. You know, it became very easy for people to say, all these lecturers, now so them all these lecturers, they are like that. Because of one person, because of one man who let his God down, roped all of us. And every one of us have been brought to the same level. Everyone can now say, he's not alone, no. There are many others. It's just his unlucky day. It brings to bear the adage that says 99 days for the thief, 1 day for the honor. Work on your character. Don't say this is me, this is how I am. In my family, we are like that. We are all hot-tempered. Really? Is that what to be proud of? That's not what to be proud of. So we'll try to break the matter of character into bits and pieces. Bits and pieces that we can relate, that are relatable to our day-to-day life. Please, do not be offended that I'll be making more references to the university community because I teach in the university. Just this evening, I had encounters with over 150-something students in a rehearsal because I teach in theater arts departments. Now, in the department where I teach, we are not the regular kind of department where you just teach theories and walk away. We get to interrelate. We relate one-on-one with our students. So it brings us closer. You know, the embarrassment will be low when you just come and teach in class and you form that lecturer, the big lecturer, you speak the big grammar, confusing ones, and you confuse the students and walk away. But when you now have to relate with them one-on-one, deal with them, the things, the character you have not worked on, the negative aspect of your life that you have not worked on, the character flaws you have, it will begin to show. In our case, we have rehearsals every day. The students will misbehave. Normal, it's okay. Then we will have to react. How I react as a lecturer matters a lot. And I have some of my ex-students here. Some of my ex-students who are core members, they are even here this evening. So, some of the things I've been saying to students in class over the years, and I've maintained the same stand, is that without character, you go nowhere. In the normal everyday class, a student is given an assignment, take-home assignment, and he's supposed to submit it on a certain day by so time. You have a certain receipt you are supposed to submit by so time. Students will refuse to meet up with deadline. Normal Nigerian students, most of them, I do not say all, most, they can never meet deadlines. They don't meet the deadline. They come to meet you as a lecturer or whoever supervising, course coordinating lecturer, and they meet you and they start giving you all manner of excuses. They convince themselves that they have not done anything wrong. I am sorry, is so bitter in the mouths of many people, and they want to be leaders. They want to fly. This maxim that I have taken serious for years, I take responsibility, is too difficult for people to say. You know why? It is a flaw in character. Massive flaw in character. It's a character default. People find it difficult to do the right things as adults at the right time, without supervision, with or without supervision. People are more hypocritic, sycophantic praise singers than normal. People would prefer to do the right thing only when eyes are watching them. But when they are alone in the comfort in the corner of their rooms, they become something else. No, can I ask you? You are listening to me right now. For many of you, the kind of chats you have with certain persons, and not just one, not just two, maybe with the opposite sex, maybe with same sex, is it the kind of chat that if your parents or your partners or somebody you respect as a Muslim, let's say an imam, unless as a Christian, a pastor, your pastor that you respect, if they stumble on your phone by accident or by any reason and they see your chat, will you be proud of yourself? That is where character begins from. These little things that look or appear like they do not matter. Will you be proud? When we talk about the word character, one of the strongest associated terms with character is the word integrity. Integrity and trustworthiness. From the word growth, many of you reformed or got another word, worth. Trustworthy. Can I ask you, are you trustworthy? Do you have integrity? Do you have integrity? Does the word integrity strike a chord? Does it make any sense to you? Is it even heavy on your heart? Many of us lack integrity, common integrity. You know why? Character. Is leadership. 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 Who is a leader? Oh, a leader is not a man that has portfolio. A leader is not a person that bears the title president of an association. A leader is not a person that, bears secretary. A leader is not a person that has a title. A leader is the man that puts in place the right things at the right time. Or the one that attempts to right the wrongs that he is seeing or available to him. I said it somewhere just today, earlier today, that if you say you are a leader and you turn back and there is nobody following you, I think those are the words of Bishop Oyedepo. I'm not very sure quoting now, but I think I heard those words, somebody quoting him, that if you look back and there's nobody following you, you're only taking a walk. A leader without followers is only exercising his legs. To be a leader means knowing what to do, the right things to do per time. Character. Character makes you a leader. Character makes you do the right thing. So you do not wait to be told what to do before you do them. Why? You know what to do. How do you know what to do? What character does is it propels and compels maturity on a person. It tells you when to talk. It tells you when to keep quiet. It tells you when to make contributions. It tells you when to know that your contribution or your advice is unsolicited. Many of us are very good in giving unsolicited counsel. Unsolicited counsel. Character teaches you when to keep quiet and when to be loud. Character. Another word that describes character is resilience. Resilience and perseverance. A man with strong character is resilient, will persevere. I read from the words of Pastor Nicholas Alifa earlier today, I believe, on the need to finish strong, how to finish what one has started. I read it and I read it again. I read it twice and I mean it. Resilience and perseverance. There are many persons that already started this GMP cohort and they have given up. Minister Jesse, confirm. Do we still have the numbers of all the persons? Do we still have the number that started with us? Please confirm quickly.
No, sir.
Did we discuss this? Did you tell me anything?
No,
we
sir.
have even done the first reading.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm saying this because I am very sure some people are professionals in starting, but they never finish. You know why? Character. See, it's as serious as you tell yourself that for the next 2 hours, I will not touch this phone and I will not touch it. The phone is not the owner, is not the owner of me. The phone doesn't own me. I own the phone. So the phone cannot direct for me how to live my life. Can I ask you a question? Can you give yourself a break? Some of you, the only reason why your phone is off your hands, from chatting on WhatsApp, from WhatsApp to Twitter, from Twitter to Teams, from Teams. By the way, Pastor Nick, I'm just making use of Teams for the first time. The same way I made use of tools last year for the first time.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
Thank you for always introducing me to, beautiful, beautiful platforms. The only reason why many persons can do away with their phone is when they have no data. They must have borrowed from all the platforms, MTN, Airtel, Glo. They are chasing them everywhere. Then they just drop the phone because, well, there's nothing to do anymore. Character is a flaw. It's a decayed character. When you say, I will do this, and you find yourself not being able to do it over and over and over again, you need to work on your character. Any man that must fly high flyers, should have character. I see my time running very fast, and I'm very short. Ladies and gentlemen, which other word describes character for me? It is called self-discipline. It can be easily married to resilience and perseverance. Self-discipline. And I said that achieving greatness often requires consistent effort and focus. Please, wherever you are with your muted mics, don't unmute. Just repeat after me. Say focus. Then call yourself. If your name is Sam, like mine, say Sam, focus. 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 Very, very important. You need to be focused. You need character to be focused. A man that lacks self-discipline, a person that lacks self-discipline may never achieve anything. May never achieve anything. Thank you very much, Odiba Jude. You can mute your mic now. So, character is easily described with the word or two words together, self-discipline. Are you self-disciplined? I feel most times that most persons here are in the age bracket of students. I saw the age brackets of the persons we are talking to. So most persons are students, most are fresh graduates. Do you have a disciplined study life? Do you not know that your day-to-day, minute by minute, or second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, week after week activities is what accumulates to become the sum total of your life? The decisions you are making now, good character, bad character, good or bad, is what makes you tomorrow. Largely, it not makes you tomorrow. Character, humility. Humility. Some of us, we ooze pride. In fact, I don't know how it happens, but some people have been mistaken to be proud, even by their walking steps. Pastor Nick, sir, am I correct?
Correct, sir.
Somebody just walked past and somebody said, look, he's a very proud human being. How did you know? But that is how the matter of character becomes very important. If you have had that kind of experience, it's not for you to fight it. Just ask yourself, Is there anything I need to work on? Is there any aspect of my life I need to work on? Yes, there is a correct walking step. There may be no universally accepted one, but there is a way you will walk and you won't just raise dust unnecessarily. I use the word dust figuratively. There is a way you talk and you will raise dust unnecessarily. Character. So I said that greatness is not synonymous to arrogance. If you're not humble, you are synonymously becoming related to arrogance. And arrogant people will not fly. What is another group of words I like to describe with character? Empathy and compassion. Do you have compassion? Do you show empathy when people around you, when your neighbors, your brothers, your sisters, your family members, when they have challenges? Do you show care? Do you show love? Character. A person with strong character understands the need and feeling of others. Because there's a point I want to hit. Let me quickly say that a person of character has vision and purpose. I think Pastor Nick has been writing about the purpose-driven life. He has been talking about purpose recently. I know I read him talking about you do not need money to achieve or fulfill your purpose. Money is important. It can help you cover a wider range, yes, but you do not need it to be purposeful. Purpose is not money. All you need first is vision and have a purpose. A strong character helps individuals to align their actions with their values. So in our workbook, I gave beautiful scenarios that I believe will be made available for us sometime soon as deemed fit by the team. When you read those scenarios, you will see the importance of building a very strong character. Character is like the foundation of a 12-story building skyscraper. 12-story building skyscraper or more. Character. Character is the foundation upon which people live. You see, character is not just a moral compass. Character helps you, good character helps you to positively influence. I told a group of students this evening that leadership is influence. Leadership is not cohesion. When you see yourself coercing people, using threat words, forcing people, you lack character. Anytime you have to solve a problem and you have to shout, you have a character problem. It's because you do not have the ability or capability to influence people. That is why you have to shout. Character. Character. Now, what does flying on the wings of character entail? Dearly beloved friends, flying on the wings of character means that as a teacher in the university, I get to mark scripts every semester, at the end of every semester. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, we had a departmental board meeting where we considered the results of our students for the semester, the last semester, just concluded. And sir, I am so excited at this teaching and at the timing because a lot happened in a short time that are so practical. Rachel Davis, if you are here, unmute your mic. Pastor Nick is taking note of all of them, and I know. For the opt-in time and confirmation, Rachel Davis, are you here? Okay. Rachel Davis is not around for now. Let me confirm from Pastor Nick.
I'm around.
You are around. Rachel Davis, you are around and you are not talking. Okay. So Rachel, can you hear me? All right. What was your matric number before you graduated?
Rachel, can you unmute? Your mic is muted.
I'm sure Rachel thinks she's talking to us. All right. Rachel, can you hear me? I need to make this confirmation because I want to hit a point. Oh, no. All right. Because of time, let's go. I'm privileged to know that Rachel graduated recently and all of that. So.
I'm sorry, the network disconnected me.
Okay. Okay. So I was
Sorry,
asking.
sir.
Yeah, welcome back. I was asking that what was your
Thanks,
matric
sir.
number? What was your
20
year?
TA 1057.
20 TA, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to tell this house that yesterday we considered a certain result that had the matric number 20 TA, your classmate who is supposed to have graduated, but obviously had one or two carryovers and needed to sort them out. And it happened that one of the courses is a course I taught last semester. Public relations, like you know, I took public relations. Now,
yes,
this young man never showed up in class. He never said anything. I do not know that he had a carryover. I must have forgotten and all of that. And then marked the script again. And of course, as expected, it was an empty answer booklet. No matter how emotionally being I am, I cannot pass such a person. Dearly beloved GMP cohort 2024, he failed again. And when the matter was presented, I was the one that reminded the board that, please, sir, senior colleagues, this person has is a spillover student. I want to bring your attention to it. What do we do? And I showed them the script. I brought it as an evidence. They looked at it and said, this one, they could have even passed him, but he does not have character. So because of that, this is just his first spillover year, spillover one. He should do it again. I was heartbroken. What it meant was that the board had a capacity, they had a right to pass him, to say, okay, we graduate you. This one, maybe he's finding it difficult academically. However, this one is a very good boy. He's a very good chap. That was not the story. That was not the story. As I speak to you right now, he is still a student and will remain in the university for a while. Character. Flying on the wings of character means that what your IQ may not or cannot possibly give to you, your character can bring it to you effortlessly. Flying on the wings of character means where your aptitude stops, your character flies. Your character doesn't just fly, it soars very high. And I tell you from personal experiences, very personal experience, that there were students who naturally did not merit it academically. They didn't merit to pass. But we passed them. In fact, I passed them because they had character. Their character spoke for them. There were persons that were at the verge of having ease. Then I remember that no, this person will need to do well later in life. While we are still working on this person, okay, let us see what we can do around the CA. The CA is an area that we have some rights over. Then we push the person because the person has character. Many of you do not know that the challenges you had while in the university or the challenges you're having right now is the issue of lack of character. Character means doing the right thing at the right time. I repeat again, doing the right things at the right time. What does it mean to fly on the wings of character? To fly on the wings of character means that where you are not, God raised men to speak on your behalf. Where they are discussing your matter in a board, where they are discussing your matter in a drinking joint, in a beer parlor, where you are not, your character vindicates you. Your character speaks for you. So many of us are so dishonest. We swim in the ocean of corruption. Some young persons, and I believe they are not here. They are young, even as consrep, little leadership responsibility, as little as consrep, they have soiled themselves with corruption. They team up with corrupt lecturers, corrupt teachers, corrupt leaders to sell the mantra of corruption. It's very disheartening. And these are the leaders we are hoping will take over the society. How possible is that? How possible is that? Flying on the wings of character also implies that your character helps you to sit down and be highly concentrated. I've been on a series of teaching talking about the impact, the effect of concentration on the growth of young people. Many young people lack concentration. I've been doing a lot of research on young people. The organization I run, by the grace of God, an NGO, the Strategic and Sustainable Academic Mapping, it brings young people very close to me. And I see that many young people lack character. The wings they are supposed to fly on, they are broken. They are so broken, they are feeble, they are weak. It can't carry them, it can't fly. It can't flap through the storms of life. What do I mean? Do you know that in the university setting where I am, for example, when a lecturer is teaching a set of students, a class in a particular season or in a particular semester, you will see those particular students all around the person. They are hovering around. Sir, I was just passing and I decided to say hi. Who asked you to come and say hi? That was not important, but it's okay. And when they pass to say hi, you think that they are saying hi because it was the right thing to do. Wait until the following semester when you are not taking them any course. Sometimes they can pass you by like this, ordinary to say hi. Even when they see you one-on-one, they will never say. You know why? Something tells them that they don't need you anymore. Something tells them that, now, he's not taking me this semester. I'm sorry, the presentation is not a very conventional type. I apologize before I started. I wanted it to be real to us. So then they go about living their lives as it is, as it ought to be. Remember, I started by describing character in the Igala debacle, in the Igala cultural value, that when they say, oh, nede, when they say this is human, in the African setting, in the African, cultural background, they take greeting very important. It may not be like that for every tribe, every ethnic group, but most persons, most Africans, when a younger person refuses to greet the elderly one, it is considered as being nonchalant, lack of character, and all of that. Low moral values. They even talk about those things, even in the open. They say, this person child, that one doesn't respect elders, and all that and all that. How much more of your superiors, like your boss, where you are working? If you are teaching in a school, if you are lecturing in a place like I am, if you are working in an organization, a private company, how much more the relationship between you as a student and your teacher or your lecturer? Then the next 2 semesters, he's taking you a call. Then she's taking you a call. Suddenly, you become that same humble, superficially humble person that you used to be. You see, a person of character is consistent. Consistency. If there is one thing I appreciate about people, it is the people who have been consistent with one thing over a couple of years, over a period of time. It is important to be consistent. Don't be good today and you are something else tomorrow. Discipline yourself, train yourself to be consistent with a certain character that is positive, that impacts on people positively. So, one of the things that must be avoided when you are building character, is entitlement mentality. I spoke about it last year, and I feel that I should also remind us this year. Entitlement mentality. What does that mean, entitlement mentality? What does entitlement mentality represent? People do things for you and you feel that it is your right. People do things for you, you cannot say thank you. You think it is just okay, it is normal for them to do what they have done. That is character flaw, is a problem. Train yourself to always say thank you and mean it. Train yourself to always say, I am sorry and mean it. It's not, I am sorry, sir, or I am sorry, ma, but the reason why I did, no. Any sorry, any apology that comes in with a but, any apology that comes in with a but is already flawed. Any apology that comes in with a but is flawed. But what? Keep the but to yourself. Make amends, mend bridges, and move on. Learn from your mistake. Take the lesson, take the blessing, and move. That is how to grow. If you want to grow, you must be disciplined to the point of knowing that every good thing that is done for you, it is not your right, it is a privilege. Say thank you. Say thank you passionately. Say thank you and mean it. Say, I am sorry. I take responsibility. I did not know this would be offensive. I thought I was doing the right thing. I'll do better next time. I'll be more careful next time. Arm yourself with these lyrics, not just lyrics. Arm yourself with these terminologies. Character is efficient communication. Character. You see, you can learn a tech skill today. You can learn your writing skill, freelance writing, and you are very good. If you do not know how to communicate it to your clients or to your audience, you will still lose customers. Can I say this very quickly? I started buying fuel in the city I live. I started buying fuel in the city I live from a certain fuel station because of one girl, very young little girl. As I speak to you now, relationship of buying fuel that started or emanated from buying fuel at a fuel station is growing and metamorphosing into me, God attempting to use us to help her secure admission. Character. Character. My wife is a witness to what I'm talking about. I came to buy fuel this day. This lady was all smiles, very cautious. She was so very, very cautious. She was very polite. I'm like, are you kidding me? In this same city, in this same town where you come to buy fuel, they can talk to you anyhow. They don't care. Their faces are tight as if you are the cause of their problems. This one is all smile. I said maybe it was one of our good days. I returned back next time. It was the same thing. By the third time I came, I met the wrong person in the same station. Then I say, now I miss this, my friend. The next time I came back, I began to engage her. I started asking her questions. So, what? She looks pretty young. So what level of academics have you attained? How far? And she got to tell me things, and I realized that she's somebody that one should be privileged to help. Excuse me, please. Character. We don't know each other from Adam. Do not grow with this entitlement mentality that the Generation Z mostly have. We're talking about flying on the wings of character. It is as serious as your parents pay your school fees. Do you think it is out of place to kneel down genuinely and receive fatherly, parental, motherly blessings again when you appreciate them? You know, this is a season where things are very expensive. The economy is nosediving. The economy is taking a downward turn. It's really harsh on people. If somebody sends you ordinary 5,000, 10,000, and probably you're expecting 30,000, have you genuinely thanked the person? Have you genuinely appreciated the person? Or you are bothered about the fact that what they sent is not enough to solve your problem? My brother and sister, you lack character. Come on, go and work on yourself. Do you know what the person went through to have sent you that? Somebody says, and I quote, appreciation is application for more. Appreciation is application for more. I said thank you now. I said sorry now. Sorry now. You do not know that there is a how to say something. There is a where to say something. There is to whom to say something. There is a why you should say something. All of these things are very important. That you said something is not enough. How you say it is very important. Character helps you. Good character helps you to communicate effectively. I think you should read the book, Attitude is Everything. Pastor Nick, Minister Jesse, is that book on our catalog? I know that we used to maintain that people should read.
Yes, it was. I think, I don't know if it was part of the book review we did last year, but we'll see what we can do. But it's okay. We can get the soft copy across to those that wants to read. Yeah.
Yes, this is very important. That book, Attitude is Everything. And then there's this other one titled The 7 Most Important People on Earth. It's very important. Read that book, Attitude is Everything. It will teach you that whatever you will amount to in life, as I see that our time is moving very fast, whatever you will, whatever you have amounted to, it is, in fact, you could be better if your character was stronger. Do you know that the person you commonize by your street, in your neighborhood, can change the entire fortune of your generation, even when they themselves have not been changed? Do you know that classmate of yours in your class, who looks like is nothing today, can be the reason why you will be out of poverty for life? Character. Do you know that character can take you to where you never imagined? And it is both positive and negative. Bad character has taken a supposed mentor who has become a tormentor. A supposed mentor who has become a tormentor has taken him to the custody of the DSS since last night. He has lost his freedom because of bad character. You cannot see anything under skirt and focus. Young lady, you cannot see anything inside black car, tinted car, and focus. Even if it's a goat that is driving that car, you hop in. You don't care. They say they are using people for ritual. You say, well, something must kill a man. Really? Are you kidding me right now? They posted on Meta and said they dismembered somebody's private parts. And you say, well, that is her luck. You don't care. Character. Why is this matter? Why is this topic very important? I think it is the center knob that ties up every other part of the mentorship we should be having. Many people lost out of great opportunities, very great opportunities, because they lacked character. Many weddings crashed, did not see the light of the day. The wedding did not hold because one young man was arrogant. From the word go, arrogance. Many marriages fail because there's no character. Many brothers, many sisters, many young men in their 40s, late 30s, 38, 39, 40, 50. In fact, many of them are not married because they lack character. They do not have the strong character, the will power to say, I will do this and do it. So they keep hopping from place to place, roaming from street to street. They have become fugitives in their own world. They have become fugitives, captives of their own character, captives to their own self. You are young, attempting to be in a relationship that should lead to something important, like marriage, if you want to get married. And the first 3 relationships, the first 5 relationships you enter, you are the first to slap the young man. You are the first to raise your hand on a lady. You should be ashamed of yourself. The first relationship you enter, you have not got anywhere. You broke the TV. And you have never bought one for yourself. You do not even know how your father or your parents bought TV. You've not bought one, but you are breaking somebody's own. You say, when I'm angry, that's how I used to do. I scatter laptops. You lack character. The question is, when last were you angry and you took your Android or your iPhone and smashed on the ground? When last? If truly your temper is so hot and you can boil yam or you can boil stone, when last did you get angry and you took your phone and you smashed it to the wall? Did you do that? No. You see, people that lack character are very extremely selfish and greedy people. They are selfish, they are greedy, they think about themselves alone, highly self-centered. That is why I use the word empathy and compassion. When there is a decline in character, empathy and compassion is eroded. So, for this evening, while I have a retinue of points, things to say, I am saying that the only reason you will fly and maintain the flight is character. So, let me refresh your mind on this very popular quote that many of you know. It sounds, like an alliteration, as it were. And it says, aptitude can take a man to his altitude. But if the person lacks attitude, without attitude, you will crash land and become a destitute. I think that last part, I'm the one that always add it. I don't think I remember hearing it anywhere. I'll say it again. Aptitude, AP, aptitude. Can take a man, that's intelligence, IQ, to his altitude. That is his zenith, her zenith, to the peak and the epoch of your life. They say, wow, super intelligent, first class graduate, wrote aptitude test, nationwide, Shell, passed 99%. Great. You can get a job, you can become the manager, but let me tell you, if you lack attitude, even though you are on the altitude, you will crash to become a destitute. Attitude, lack of good attitude has made kings collapse. It's very simple. People lack attitude, and it shows in their relationship with people, day-to-day relationship. By the way, should I not mention quickly that relationship is a powerful currency? Pastor Nick, I think you emphasized on this when you were with us some years back. Relationship is a powerful currency. Build relationship network. Build a good network of like minds. The kind of people you want to meet, begin to build that relationship, build that cohort around yourself. When you keep a company of lions, you yourself become a lion. But when you keep a company of chickens, you do not expect to fly like the eagle. Attitude, character. No matter how sweet a thing is, it is important that I also develop character. So because I would like to also be invited some other time, I bet you I will not stay longer than my time. For this evening, what are some of the fallacies about character? Common mistakes, some of the fallacies about character. It is that people have lied and have said through something they call, they say they are wisdom from some astrologers. I can't remember how they call it again. Some people say they describe people that are born in January, people that are born in February, in March, in various months, and they can tell you how the people are. Why those things may look like they are true? They say, no, if you are born in April, if you are born in October people are hot-tempered. Who told you? It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a very big lie. Thank you. Zodiac signs, what? That's what they call them. That is a fat, big lie. Do not train yourself. Do not tilt yourself. Do not mentor yourself into that lane. You can pick the good ones. There is a spirit-controlled temperament. Do not say, this is how I eat. Those of us that are born in July, we eat anyhow. It's a lie. Those of us that are born in November, we sleep and we sleep. We like sleeping in the afternoon. It's a lie. You are lazy. Stop sugarcoating it. You are lazy. That's bad character. Work on it. Don't use zodiac sign. Don't hide under zodiac, descriptions to say this is who you are. This is who I am. Take me for who I am. Who will take you as you are? Nobody will. Nobody will. One bad character that I have observed with people, young people, is believing that they are right at all times and every other person is wrong. Oh my God. And I think it is even scriptural. It's in the Bible, the Holy Bible, that whenever you think every other person is wrong and only you are right, it's a sin. It's a character problem. Always settle down to listen to other persons. You will learn a thing or two. You will learn a thing or two. Character. Character. So, for this evening, as we begin to round off, I'd like to end with a few affirmations and some things that we must work against. Some things we must work against. And what are those things? Number one. Number one. I said it earlier and I will say it again. That this is me. I cannot change. That is not true. You can change. You can learn. You can unlearn and relearn. You can learn, unlearn, and relearn. I said last year, and I will say it again. anything you do consistently for 21 days, it may likely become a part of you. It becomes your character, good or bad. And I always give this example. When you woke up this morning, did you brush? I believe the answer is yes. And if you did brush this morning, who told you to brush before you brushed? Nobody. But do you know why you wake up and the first thing in the morning you do is that you brush? It's not because you naturally expect that you have an unpleasant, air coming from you. It's not because you expect a foul smell, as it were. No. If you are not trained, if you are not imbibed, endued with that character, that when you wake up in the morning as a little child, you brush. Initially, they were helping you to brush. Then as you started getting better, you began to do it yourself. Not perfectly, but you got better. Today, are you not very good at brushing? It has become a ritual, a religious life you live every other day. My dear brother and sister, let me tell you, if you pick an aspect of your life and begin to work on it every day for 21 days, and it's part of the practicals I gave in the workbook from my end, anything you do for 21 days, it becomes a part of you. You lack the capacity to read. You don't know how to read. If you begin to discipline yourself for the next 21 days, I have these 3 books and I want to finish them. 7 days for this one, 7 days for the next one, another 7 days for the next one. You will beat your target and even add a 4th one and even add a 5th one. If you do it consistently for 21 days, it becomes your character. It becomes your character. What is the other thing I will talk about character? Talking about some of the negative affirmations. I mentioned resilience. And I want to talk about resilience in this way quickly. Learning practical techniques for building resilience through character strength involves you leveraging individual virtues to overcome challenges. You leverage on individual virtues to overcome challenges by identifying and nurturing your strength. What are those strengths? Optimism. Be optimistic. Be optimistic. Be positive about life. Persevere. Have courage. Have courage. As an individual, you can develop coping strategies with negative happenings around you. Develop positive coping strategies. Build a positive mindset. Have a mind shift. A mind shift from the negative to the positive. Always tell yourself, it is doable. Is it possible? It is possible. Don't dwell on the negative thing. Have an adaptive spirit, an adaptive behavior. They say when you come to Rome, behave like Romans, not negatively, but study to show yourself approved. Here are a few narratives, few resilient narratives. And one of the strongest characters I give as example of a person that is resilient is a young man I call Dr. Celestine. Dr. Celestine was one of our guests as strategic as academic mapping. Dr. Celestine is in Germany right now. This young man was born in the slum. I know him like I know the back of my hands. I can say that we grew up at some point together. Yes, we grew up at some point together. Celestine, through the thick and thins of life, became who he is today. Has a PhD. Today, as I speak to you, is one of the most sought after mass communicator in the country. In fact, he has been the best communication scholar in Nigeria for the past 2 years. A graduate of Kogi State University with a master's degree and PhD from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. From a high school, a secondary school that did not have windows. They did not have decks. I saw pictures of him in SS3 casting news. And when I saw the school, I'm like, what? You attended this school? He said, yes, from GSS1 to SS3. In the middle of these children or students that were very bad academically, he chose to be different. That resilience brought him from Benue State, his home state, to Kogi State, where he schooled. Today, Celestine has one of the foremost journals that is indexed on Scopus. I know many of you may not understand this part, but if you are in the academic line or you have had a master's degree, you are pushing forward, you know what index journals means. Celestine is an example of resilience. He's an example of a strong character, Celestine. And let it not look like we are a male gender, concentrated people. No. I have another young woman. Her name is Dr. Esther. Dr. Esther is even a neighbor. She's in Kogi State University here too. She was hit by challenges of life, miscarried her first baby, and doctors have told her that she cannot and should not have babies for the meantime. That alone is enough to demoralize. She has been in the hospital to and fro. But in the middle of all of this, Dr. Esther was resilient, bagged a PhD. Didn't just bag a PhD. She has been traveling the length and breadth of Africa, teaching her experience. Resilience. Resilience. And the young man speaking to you here, I have witnesses here who are right here with us. Sometime August last year, 2023, it's a moment I will never forget. I host this program for students, symposium every year, twice a year. And sometime last year, the program was to hold on a Friday like today. It was to start today. And on Thursday, less than 24 hours, the program was canceled. The program was stopped inappropriately. I was shocked to my bone marrows. I did not know where to start from. The only option was to call people or send a message across and say the program has stopped. But what did we do? We resilient people with strong character around me. We took the program outside the campus. Over the night, we made arrangement for another venue. And before you know it, we were set. That program held. The university was in shock. They did not believe it. They didn't believe that we could hold that program. Some of the persons here were part of it. It takes a strong character to be resilient. As I end in about a minute or two, can I ask you, if your character is weighed on a scale, on a balancing scale, what will your character weigh? Do you have weight? Some of you say, I am coming. Oh, you are on phone. You say, I'm just at the roundabout. I'm at the roundabout now, I'm coming. But actually, you have not even taken off from your gate. You lack character. Then you keep the person there waiting for you. You keep the person waiting for you. You tell the person, oh, I'm already in Aniba, I'm already in Lokoja, I'm already in Abuja, but you are still far away. You are going to Abuja, say you're in Abuja, I'm in Abaji, but you are still in Lokoja. A man that lacks character lies effortlessly. They lie before they know they lied. They lie before thinking. Character. Can I ask you, what is your character? Who are you when nobody is watching? Do you truly want to fly? Everything you are going to be taught, everything you've been taught, everything you are going to learn in this period of 90 days. If you lack character, I repeat, you go nowhere. It will be more painful if after a few years from now, we are not seeing you flying. Then we just turn the channels, one of the channels, BBC, maybe Al Jazeera, maybe Channels TV, our very channels, or AIT, and we see you doing great and mighty things, commanding territories, commanding nations. You may not look like it, but what you carry on the inside, because you have built character over time. And it doesn't happen once. It doesn't happen once. By the mercy of God, I am 6 years. I'll be clocking 6 any moment in the academia, public university. And by the grace of God, one of the things that has kept us going is character. They will say things about you, just be focused. They will lie against you. They will come back to confess later. Develop character. Ladies and gentlemen, for the cohort 2024, I present to you Flying on the Wings of Character.